thrifting does require capitalism. It does require consumption. It does require people to buy excess and then give it to a thrift store. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. While you are here, be sure to click the subscribe button. Today's video is going to be basically, I guess, like a social commentary on sustainability, specifically when it comes to clothing. It's kind of funny because I totally realized that the shirt I'm wearing is not a sustainable brand, so we're just gonna ignore that and talk about that a little bit more. And obviously, I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be. This is just me, like, on my journey trying to do better. Specifically, I'm going to talk about sustainability as it relates to fast fashion. I'm probably gonna make more videos on this because it's a topic I've been reading and learning about a lot, but I just wanna get this part of the video out there today. Obviously, other sustainability issues are like, you know, using green energy and trash in general, and even the way that you travel. But we're not gonna get into all that. I think it's great if people are able to live 100% sustainably. Also, veganism does contribute to sustainability. And I think for most of those issues, not everyone can be perfect. From fashion to travel to veganism, it's not for everyone. Not everyone can be perfect, but everyone can do like a little bit in each category probably to do their part. So you have people who do truly lead by example, like Greta Thunberg. I don't know if I'm saying her last name right. Obviously, she is the famous teenage climate activist, and you know, when she traveled across the Atlantic Ocean, she traveled in like a sailboat that was powered by solar panels, and it was carbon neutral or maybe carbon negative. And I mean, that's fantastic that she has the time to do something like that and spend all that time traveling. But for most of us, I personally like to travel, and I do think travel and learning about other cultures and seeing it firsthand is very important. And for me, that means getting on a commercial airliner. And I don't have the time to spend 2 weeks sailing across the ocean because that's like more than my vacation. So what we're going for here is not perfection, but just doing better. So as far as clothing, there's a very good website called Good On You, which I will link. And it basically rates all of the companies as far as like how they treat people, how they treat the environment, the types of material they use, like whether it's organic cotton, etc. And they come up with a rating as to whether the company is like, you know, on a scale of 1 to 5, it's like great, good, working on it, something, something. You know, some other things that make a company sustainable are basically like where you bought the item or where the item was made, whether those people were treated ethically, whether it uses any type of animal products, like are we talking about leather, and if you're buying something extraneous or if you're buying it because you actually need it. So there obviously are reasons that people may not shop sustainably, and that's okay. And I am going to talk about a few reasons why I may not always shop sustainably. Sometimes you need a quick purchase and you don't have all of the extra money saved. So for example, I had 3 pairs of just like regular cotton pajama pants. One of them was from, I don't know, like the Gap, and one was like from Kohl's, and I don't even know, the other one was probably from like Walmart or something. And I literally had all of them. I would say I had all of those pajama pants for more than 10 years. They all ripped within the same week, and I actually wore them while they were ripped, and it just got to the point where it was like silly to be wearing them. And so yes, I did get rid of them, and I did repurchase new pajama pants, and I did purchase them from Target because I can't spend $70 for each pair of pajama pants. I can't spend $200 for 3 pairs of pajama pants to make sure I'm getting it from, you know, like a high-end sustainable companies. Another reason might be that it's not available in your size. So there's a bathing suit company called Summersalt, and they're also, you can find them on that Good On You website. It's Summer, S-U-M-M-E-R, Salt, S-A-U-L-T. And I really like their bathing suits. They are a little bit more on the expensive side, but for bathing suits, I kind of think that's okay because the elastic, if it's not a good quality elastic, it does kind of like disintegrate pretty quickly, and I feel like a good quality brand would be better. However, they had some bathing suits that I really liked, but they were not available in my size. I ended up just getting like whatever. I did put myself on the email list to be notified, but unfortunately they never notified me. Sometimes you just need more. So for example, if you're going to the beach for a few days and say you have a $100 budget for bathing suits and you'd like to get more than one suit for the week, so obviously you can get one and you can hand wash it and hand dry it every day, but also you're on vacation and like we're not perfect here, we're just trying to do better. So you might, you know, take that $100 to Target and get yourself 2 or 3 bathing suits instead of getting one bathing suit at Somersault. Not everyone has the time or energy to shop and try on stuff and then maybe return it or drive to the store. I mean, that's a commitment as well. Now, most ethical brands are online, which is fantastic because it's easy access. However, they can be more expensive. Something that you can do is try to shop those sustainable brands at thrift stores. So for example, I got like a Patagonia jacket and I got it off of eBay. Also, Patagonia does have a rewear section of their website where basically if you want to get rid of a clothing item, you can send it back to them and then they'll give you a credit to buy something new from their store, but they will also resell that item and you can buy Patagonia merchandise from their rewear section, which I've done also from their website. I bought a dress from there. It is possible to find these brands thrifted. I feel like I got something else at some point thrifted as well. That was a sustainable brand, so that's cool. Sustainable brands often tend to be boring and they're just kind of like basic because obviously they're being made better with, you know, more attention giving to how they treat their employees, so they're not treated like sweatshop workers. They tend to be very basic colors, very basic designs. You shouldn't have to buy from these companies just because they're sustainable or ethical. Like, you should enjoy the clothes that you're wearing, but hopefully as these companies grow more popular and the demand grows, they'll be able to offer more variety at lower prices. The most sustainable thing to do is just use what you'll already have, repurpose it, redesign it, or just keep wearing it. Like, don't throw it away just because you're sick of it. I mean, obviously that's an option, but when you purchase something, say you're purchasing something from a Walmart, make it be something that you're gonna keep for several years, like my pajama pants that I kept for 10 to 15 years. Make it something that you're gonna keep. And I think when people talk about fast fashion, yes, they do talk about these low-grade, low-quality clothing items that are made in sweatshop type places, but they're also talking about the tendency to throw away clothes after 3 wears and then replace it with a new item in these shopping hauls every week. And there are, at this point, 52 fashion weeks. It's no longer like 4 seasons, it's 52 weeks. And clothing designs change. Like H&M will get in brand new items, brand new designs every single week. And if you're purchasing new stuff every week and wearing it once and getting rid of it, that's not good. So if you buy something that is fast fashion, try to at least have it be something that you'll wear for years. And even if people are thrifting, obviously there's all those arguments with the gentrification of thrifting, but thrifting does require capitalism. It does require consumption. It does require people to buy excess and then give it to a thrift store. Thrifting is good, but what is even better is slowly saving money to buy one more expensive shirt from a sustainable, ethical brand than making an impulse purchase of 5 t-shirts from a sweatshop labor brand. So over time, if everyone replaces a few fast fashion purchases with an ethical or sustainable purchase, a couple every year maybe, that's a really big step, and that's something that's more useful than shaming people for what they're wearing or where they're buying. It's gonna be a slow process, but if everyone does little by little, then it's better for everyone in the end.